Well, former President Donald Trump back on the campaign trail this weekend, expected to speak later tonight as his legal woes continue to mount. A social media post from the Republican presidential frontrunner has federal prosecutors seeking a protective order against Mr. Trump, asking to limit what he can say publicly about the case. Correspondent Evyn Moon is live in Washington with more. Evyn, it's that one post that has prosecutors upset.
That's right, Nick. And it's been quite a week for the former president, who was arraigned in a D.C. court on Thursday in his third indictment. Now, as you said, potentially more legal action being taken this week.
The former president has until Monday to respond to a request for a protective order against him, just a day after he pleaded not guilty to criminal charges of trying to overturn his 2020 election loss. The protective order would limit what information Trump and his legal team could share publicly about the case.
So this ridiculous indictment against us, it's not a legal case. It's an act of desperation by a failed and disgraced crooked Joe Biden and his radical left thugs to preserve their grip on power.
The motion by the Department of Justice comes after a Truth Social post where Trump appeared to promise revenge, posting, "If you go after me, I'm coming after you."
The fake charges put forth in their sham indictment are an outrageous criminalization of political speech. That's all it is.
DOJ prosecutors claim it's because Trump has posted on social media about, quote, witnesses, judges, attorneys, and others associated with legal matters pending against him. The Trump campaign responding, saying the Truth post cited is the definition of political speech and was in response to dishonest interest groups and super PACs. As all of this unfolds, Trump now calling on the Supreme Court to intercede in his mounting legal troubles. 2024 opponents weighing in on the charges against the GOP frontrunner.
It's just outrageous. I'm like most Americans. I'm upset, I'm annoyed, I'm pissed. I also know our adversaries like China and Russia are laughing.
Trump still holds a commanding lead in the race. His supporters even appear to be making their presence known at other candidate events, including his former VP.
Why'd you sell out the people?
And Trump's biggest 2024 rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, now seemingly rejecting Trump's claims of election fraud, saying, quote, "The election is what it is. All those theories that were put out there did not prove to be true," calling them unsubstantiated.
On that protective order, Trump's team did ask for an extension to respond, but that was quickly denied tonight by the D.C. judge. So they will need to respond to the motion by Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, Nick.
And we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Evyn Moon reporting to us live from the nation's capital. Evyn, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.